major disadvantage.
Lopez jumping it up with Tobias Harris, and Milwaukee wins the tip.
Minimize their three-point shooting and then beat them in the transition game.
Nice response there from Drew Holiday, connecting from downtown.
How do you want to play this? Do you want to run them up down with Milwaukee in their building, or do you want to control pace?
One of the things Doc Rivers said to us before the game was his team has had a really hard time getting their pace going with Ben Simmons out.
Yeah. The key is, can you keep this up physically for 48 minutes? That's a key.
Curry misfires on a three. Sixers currently second in the East. Milwaukee third. The Nets first in the East. They are a half game in front.
This is, after this game tonight, Milwaukee has 13 games. You cannot lose a game where you're a heavy favorite. Now, they're a heavy favorite in this game right now. Now, you know Milwaukee, one of the best three-point shooting teams in the league. They average 14 makes a game. A big key with them right now for Philadelphia. And then keep Lopez at 7 foot, and then Giannis at 6'11" out of the paint.
Yeah, you'd rather Giannis doing that.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You're already in a 2-3 zone, and you're matching up. So you have to close the area because they're not even looking to fast break. And that's
Here comes Giannis.
So you have to close the area because they're not even looking to fast break. And that's
Here comes Giannis. Yep.
Holding that second unit together, and Doc probably wants to keep him on the floor once he makes substitution with the second unit.
Now, we talk about the injuries Philadelphia has been dealing with. Tobias Harris recently missed a few games with a right knee issue as Lopez flushes it down. Nice delivery from Giannis.
Anytime that you send Lopez in there or Giannis into the paint, they have a major advantage.
Questionable, then was marked in the starting lineup, and shortly after that was a late scratch, ruled out with right shoulder soreness as Green can't hit the three.
Well, if you notice early on, he attempts 4 threes a game for a 7-footer, and he's shooting it at 36%. We know he's dangerous.
Hill gets denied by Lopez. See if that shot gives Philadelphia any kind of momentum.
Well,
Giannis back in.
He heard us say 1 for 11, not her 2 for 12. That's all right.
And I'm sure that second make was exactly as they would have drawn it up. Now Milton gets trapped. Oh, how about the pass? Antetokounmpo, DiVincenzo. The second 10-day with the 76ers. Milton kicks it out. Thibault, a three. No. Howard, the offensive rebound, and he gets fouled. A chance at the line.
When a guy is shooting 57%, you don't give him a chance to dunk the ball before get the foul, make him go to the foul line and make the 2 foul shots.
Philadelphia, chance to creep a little closer here. Maxey will fire, can hit from 3.
And you're seeing he's playing to his best at this time in his career in this first half.
How about Thibault comes up with a steal and then gets fouled by Antetokounmpo. Here comes Middleton, and Howard had an answer for him.
I like that.
Oh, and then Philadelphia miscommunication in the backcourt, and they turn it over. Maxey gets it up the floor quickly. Milton couldn't finish, thought he was fouled, didn't get the whistle. Perhaps frustrated still with the lack of a foul call on that Shake Milton jumper.
But that gives you an indication of just how important and how much emphasis these coaches are putting on this particular game this afternoon.
Giannis shooting 2 after being fouled by Green, and Milwaukee in the bonus. And especially when Giannis barely grazing the rim on that second free throw.
Well, they got what they needed on that play. You know, Maxey created the defense and then opened up the three-point shooter. Well, they got what they needed on that play. You know, Maxey created the defense and then opened up the three-point shooter.
Giannis was backing off. He didn't want to get called for offensive interference. It also looked like it maybe was just going to bounce in from Middleton, or maybe did. Giannis gets fouled and has a chance for three.
And you're projecting what for Kareem? Another 2 seasons at the most?
Five seconds left in the half. Giannis to the corner. Connaughton, you bet, on a three.
Good. Can you get more guys into the paint and get a high percentage shot by keeping your dribble? Let's see what happens, because it's still
Middleton, great pocket pass, and Giannis absolutely firing it down. Harris can't finish. Here comes Antetokounmpo, guarded by Hill, and Giannis just sort of lost it, squirted right out of his hands. And Giannis just sort of lost it, squirted right out of his hands.
Well, I like George Hill. You saw George Hill right up in there, you know, with his face-to-face.
Curry was 1 for 7 before that make. Here is Giannis into the paint, stops on a dime, and traveled as he did.
Since we started this half.
A 10-0 Philadelphia run, playing without Embiid, without Simmons, as Holiday responds with a big triple to end the run.
But the big thing is somebody must get into the paint. That will open up a number of things.
Yeah, he got into the paint, but Giannis was there to meet him. Yeah, he got into the paint, but Giannis was there to meet him. Oh, nice look. Antetokounmpo finding Holiday wide open for the layup, and Philadelphia needs a timeout.
You can't let them switch and then lollygag by taking a hesitation.
Oh, and again, Antetokounmpo gets lost by Philadelphia in the paint, able to finish, plus the foul. One of 2 players in the NBA averaging 25, 10, and 5 at Villanova, where he won a national championship. We've seen it with Milwaukee as Holiday again gets free in the paint for the easy layup.
Yeah, good pressure by Milwaukee.
Here comes Giannis spinning. Oh, the flush.
And then 250 pounds. He's got the strength to move you, but then he's got the hops and ball control that he will just attack the rim.
A 14-3 Milwaukee run. Truth on a 3 from Giannis to within 1. Bucks have made 7 of their last 8 shots. Nice cut. Connaughton squeezes it in, plus the foul.
And then score the field goal.
Giannis off one leg. Why not?
Well, he's looking for the challenge.
And Milwaukee, with this free throw, has a chance to make it a 20-point cushion.
Now, for Giannis, that's the only negative in this game tonight. You know, he's really struggling at the line. He's 5 for 10.
Gives it up.
Nice.
Tucker over to Thanasis. In the corner, it's Portis connecting on a 3. 17 points.
It took some time for that trust between these two to develop. And, you know, we see the results of it.
They did an awful lot of good things, kept the game close. So at halftime, there was 5 right before the half, then it became 10. But they kept it in there, that second group.
Thanasis soaring to the rim.
That will cause problems with a first unit or a second unit.
And Milwaukee, they're going to be just 1 game behind Philadelphia in the loss column in the Eastern Conference standings. They have 2 games against the Nets coming up as well. Very much looking forward to it, as the Seattle Storm will look to repeat, winners of 2 of the last 3. Sunday afternoon, the Nets host the Suns, and then our Sunday night baseball matchup is the series finale between the Padres and the Dodgers. One of these little 2-game series like what we've seen here with Milwaukee and Philadelphia. How about the shooting of Jordan Nwora?
Well, he's looking good right now. He's 3 for 3 in the 3 ball. And right now, 16 made threes. Well, he's looking good right now. He's 3 for 3 in the 3-ball. And right now, 16 made threes. But then all of a sudden they only take 37. You say, well, that's pretty good shooting. Well, we know that from the field, they're 5th in field goal percentage, and they're 2nd in three-point shooting in the playoffs because of the lack of being able to shoot that high percentage in the playoffs in the second round. Well, also you have to understand that Korkmaz doesn't play tonight. He's going to be on the bench. Then also the guys that are starting.
Right. That's your first, and that's no.
I don't like that one too much.
I don't like, but if you finish second, you wind up with Miami.
I don't like that one either.
You know what I'm saying?
Milwaukee has gotten 74 points off their bench now. Milwaukee did win a game earlier this season by 47 points at Miami in December. This will be the largest margin in defeat for the 76ers this season. This will be the largest margin in defeat for the 76ers this season. This is going to be a season-long 4-game losing streak for Philadelphia.